Although Mary was not the one who ate the seafood, her friend Annie's stomach began to hurt severely until she completely lost control of her body. A little later, Mary drank a glass of wine in front of everyone. Suddenly, Annie's suffering increased until she collapsed from pain and embarrassment. What the people present didn't know was that Mary had a strange ability to transfer the effect of food from one person to another. In her previous life, Annie was famous on the internet as a food host, a mukbang streamer, spending hours eating massive amounts of food without feeling any fatigue. But Mary, every time she watched her, suffered from sharp stomach pains as if she herself had eaten all that food. Her belly would swell until she fainted. When the doctor examined her, he told her in a strict tone that if she continued this gluttony while already suffering from acute pancreatitis, she might die from pancreatic or stomach rupture. But Mary didn't understand anything because she had never eaten at all. With time, Annie realized that every time she ate her food, she felt full as if she had swallowed everything, and her friend's food was being transferred directly into her own stomach. Mary begged her fearfully to stop eating, but Annie already knew this to gain more views. She ignored her pleas and continued her life. Even Mary's boyfriend considered the matter nonsense, and so it went on. While Annie kept eating non-stop, Mary died from a stomach rupture. Live on air. But at the next moment, she came back to life in Annie's body. Although she didn't eat anything, her stomach still felt full because Annie's food was transferring again. Determined to reveal the truth, she ordered 20 portions of food and went directly to Annie's house. Her boyfriend was there too. She already knew they had betrayed her, but she hadn't confronted them yet. She waited until she was sure of the truth. When Annie saw her, she thought Mary came to ruin everything and wanted to throw her out, but Mary didn't leave. She sat beside Annie with the food and said she would eat in her place. The audience saw Mary's beauty and asked her to stay and eat in front of the camera. Mary knew Annie was allergic to mango, so she bought everything ready. Mary wanted to make sure the food transfer was two-way. After 5 minutes, Annie returned to her normal state. Mary wanted to keep eating more food, but Annie, afraid it would ruin her live stream, threw her out. Then Annie ate some very spicy noodles, and the pain immediately transferred to Mary's stomach. She felt agony and ran to stop her. Mary apologized, saying she only cared about her health, and replaced the dishes with simple rice soup. Then the audience clapped for her, calling her kind, and even sent her tips. The viewers asked Annie to take a rest and let Mary continue eating. When her boyfriend saw the rising viewer numbers, he agreed to let Mary stay. Mary ate the mango completely. When Annie didn't react, Mary understood the transfer was one way. Whatever Annie ate went into her body, but what she ate didn't go into Annie's. Annie had resumed transferring the illness. As she was devouring fatty pork meat, Mary became angry and begged her to stop. But Annie didn't listen. The pain was unbearable. Mary managed to call emergency services before doctors diagnosed her with acute pancreatitis. If she fainted, she would die. The doctor couldn't understand how such a thin girl could eat so much sugar and fat. He warned her not to continue like this, and even suggested psychological treatment. Mary realized she had no choice but to confront Annie. She grabbed a knife and went searching for her. She demanded that she tell the truth, but Annie pretended to be innocent. Her boyfriend took the chance to stop Mary and suggested they watch the matter live. Annie grabbed a hamburger sandwich and began eating it. She was famous on the internet, and Mary knew that this loneliness would only bring more problems, so she apologized and left. But her boyfriend forced her to keep watching while Annie finished all the burgers, and he threatened Mary not to interrupt her again. Mary returned to the hospital, and the doctor scolded her once more, saying that she had overeaten and suspecting she had mental issues. She explained and explained, but no one believed her. The doctor left, and her stomach began to ache again. Annie sent her a video boasting that she was on the beach, eating seafood, saying she would finish it all. Mary took some medicine to ease the pain, and at that moment she began to doubt why the food Annie ate kept transferring into her body.